Thank you for tuning in to For the People News. I'm your host, Rob. Today is Friday, March 1st, 2019. This is episode 3, and the title of this episode is, Did Cohen Lie Again? Alright, how's everybody doing today on this wonderful Friday? Just to get right into it, I got a few clips I want to play you guys, short clips, and then we're going to talk about them after each clip. But there's two headlines that I thought would be interesting for you guys to know today, and one of them is, like the title suggests, that Cohen lied. He's getting referred to the Justice Department for lying to Congress again. So, I mean, he's going to jail for lying to Congress, amongst a lot of other things too, but he just got referred again because he had his testimony on Thursday, where multiple representatives filed a claim to the Justice Department to look into him lying in his testimony. So that's going to be big in the news for the next couple days. Also, I found this very interesting. Israeli Prime Minister has formally been indicted. He's been indicted on 1 count of bribery and 2 counts of fraud and breach of trust. And this is right before the Israeli election. It's in early April, I believe. So if he gets reelected, this could drag on for years. But something to keep your eye on, you know. One more thing that I found interesting is there's been 2 reports coming out of the Syrian state news and a Turkish newspaper that the U.S. Army takes 50 tons of gold from the Syrian alleged deal with ISIS for a safe passage. Now, this is just alleged, and it's coming from the Syrian state-run news agency. It's coming from a Turkish newspaper, so take that with a grain of salt. But I just found that a little interesting. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, come on, we've done more grimier things than that to other countries, so definitely don't doubt that at all. But so here we go. Gonna go right into the first clip here. It's a few minutes. Opening statement of a Republican representative. I just found it very interesting. I think everyone should listen. So here we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and play it.
Mr. Jordan is recognized for his opening statement.
Mr. Chairman, here we go. Here we go. Your first big hearing, your first announced witness, Michael Cohen. I want everyone in this room to think about this. The first announced witness for the 116th Congress is a guy who is going to prison in 2 months for lying to Congress. Mr. Chairman, your chairmanship will always be identified with this hearing. And we all need to understand what this is. This is the Michael Cohen hearing presented by Lanny Davis. That's right. Lanny Davis choreographed the whole darn thing. The Clintons' best friend, loyalist, operative, Lanny Davis put this all together. You know how we know? He told our staff. He told the committee staff. He said the hearing was his idea. He selected this committee. He had to talk Michael Cohen into coming. And most importantly, he had to persuade the chairman to actually have it. He told us it took 2 months to get that job done. But here we are. He talked him into it. This might be the first time someone convicted of lying to Congress has appeared again so quickly in front of Congress. Certainly, it's the first time a convicted perjurer has been brought back to be a star witness in a hearing. And there's a reason this is the first, because no other committee would do it. Think about this. With Mr. Cohen here, this committee, we got lots of lawyers on this committee. This committee is actually encouraging a witness to violate attorney-client privilege. Mr. Chairman, when we legitimize dishonesty, we delegitimize this institution. We're supposed to pursue the truth, but you have stacked the deck against the truth. We're only allowed to ask certain questions. Even with that amendment you just told us about, well, Russia's now on the table. You initially told us we can't ask questions about the special counsel, can't ask questions about the Southern District of New York, can't ask questions about Russia. Nope. The only subjects we can talk about are ones you think are going to be harmful to the President of the United States.
Bruh.
And the answers to those questions are going to come from a guy who can't be trusted. Here's what the U.S. Attorney said about Mr. Cohen. While Mr. Cohen enjoyed a privileged life, his desire for ever greater wealth and influence precipitated an extensive course of criminal conduct. Mr. Cohen committed four 4 distinct federal crimes over a period of several years. He was motivated to do so by personal greed and repeatedly used his power and influence for deceptive ends, but the Democrats don't care.
Cool.
They don't care. They just want to use you, Mr. Cohen. You're their patsy today. They got to find somebody, somewhere, to say something so they can try to remove the president from office. Because Tom Steyer told him to.
Okay, so that was the first clip. All right. Yeah, I mean, he's absolutely right. I mean, this is like a first in our history. That, I mean, okay, so let's bring back the guy that lied to us to testify against the president of the United States because we want the president of the United States out of office. What? I find it hilarious. I mean, oh, the stupidity of our Congress. Okay, so here's the second clip. This is a little bit of a line of questioning from the same representative to Michael Cohen. This is going to have some Cohen responses in there. I just want you to listen to the questions and listen to his responses, and then if you get a chance on your own, go listen to Michael Cohen's full opening statement because it's a doozy. But I'm gonna get right into this. It's about another 2 minutes, so here we go.
One day while we're in the courthouse, and I will take you for every penny you still don't have, and I will come after your daily beast and everybody else that you possibly know. So I'm warning you, tread very effing lightly, because what I'm going to do to you is going to be effing disgusting. You understand me? Mr. Cohen, who said that?
I did.
And did you say that, Mr. Cohen, in your testimony on page 2? You said you did things for Mr. Trump in an effort to protect him. Was that statement that I just read that you admitted to saying, did you do that to protect Donald Trump?
I did it to protect Mr. Trump, Donald Trump Jr., Ivanka Trump, and Eric Trump.
And in your sentencing statement back in December in front of the judge, you said this, Mr. Cohen, my weakness can be characterized as a blind loyalty to Donald Trump, a blind loyalty that led me to choose a path of darkness. Is that accurate, Mr. Cohen?
I wrote that.
You wrote that and said that in front of the judge. Is that right?
That's correct.
Let me read a few other things here, and let me ask you why you did some of these things. When you filed a false tax return in 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, and 2016, was all that out of blind loyalty to the president?
No, it was not.
Cool.
When you failed to report $4 million in income to the Internal Revenue Service, did you do that to protect Donald Trump?
No, I did not.
Bruh.
When you failed to pay $1.4 million in taxes, I got constituents who don't make that in a lifetime. When you failed to pay $1.4 million in taxes to the U.S. Treasury, was that out of some blind loyalty to the President of the United States?
It was not, but the number was 1.38 and change.
1.38 and change. Oh, okay.
Cool.
Like that little bit really matters. You know what are you trying to? What is he trying to do? Make himself? Oh, it wasn't 1.4. It was only 1.38. Really? Like the 0.02 really matters? Come on, man. Oh, let's continue.
And I have paid that money back to the IRS at this
I
time.
think the American people appreciate that 1.3.
And I would also just like to say it was over a course of 5 years, approximately $260,000 a year.
And that's what I said, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, that's 5 years.
Yes.
Got it. When you made false statements to financial institutions concerning a home equity line of credit, taxi medallions, and your Park Avenue apartment in 2013, 2014, and 2015, and you pled guilty to making false statements to those banks, was that all done to protect the president?
No, it was not.
How about this one? When you created the fake Twitter account, Women for Cohen, and paid a firm to post tweets like this one, in a world of lies deception and fraud. We appreciate this honest guy at Michael Cohen. Hashtag TGIF. Hashtag handsome. Hashtag sexy. Was that done to protect the president?
Yeah, Mr. Jordan, I didn't actually set that up. It was done by a young lady that worked for Red Finch, and during the course of the campaign, which you would know gets somewhat crazy and wild, we were having fun. That's what it was, sir. We were having fun.
Was it done to protect the president?
That was not done to protect the
Was
president.
it a fake Twitter?
Okay, so I'm gonna stop it right there. So you heard it right there. The question is, was it done to protect the president? No. I mean, he's doing nothing but throwing himself under the bus. Surely. So, the only thing I could say about that is,
Cool story, bro.
because, I mean, that's all it really is. It's just a story. I mean, okay, so we're going to stop it right there. All right. I want to thank you for tuning in to episode 3 of For the People News. Once again, I'm your host, Rob. And if you guys get a chance, please go look at the Michael Cohen full opening statement, because it'll really tie in everything. It really will. All right. And if you guys want to get into CBD, it's getting really big now. It's through the whole country. It's bills are trying to be passed to legalize it nationwide. If you want to do a little research on it, check it out. Go to myctfo.me/robbest28. Check out the products. Got a wide range of products for everything. So go check it out, and have a great weekend, guys.